name's Chaz Eubanks. It's my husband over there. We rent in Butcher's Hill. We moved there about probably 2 years ago. We were really needing a fresh start, and we were in the DC area for a while, and yeah, we've been through some really tough times together, and so Baltimore was like, you know, it was exciting. It was exciting to start over a new place, and you know, it's been like a really good experience. Like, we don't have a car either, so I walk a lot, and it's just crazy like how many things happen. Like the other night, I'm keeping a friend of mine's pets while he's out of town, so I got to walk about 4 blocks over to take care of his cats, and I'm like walking down the street, and lots of people in my neighborhood are putting like lights over the streets, like little Edison bulbs over the streets, so it like glows, and so I'm like looking at it, and it's like really beautiful and peaceful and quiet, and people are sitting out on their stoops, and I see that all around, like Patterson Park, and even up Northways a little bit. People like to sit and hang out and talk, and some kid was hanging out of the window over their door and had like a clothes hanger on a string, like swinging it back and forth. Like, I have no idea what this kid was doing, but it just cracked me up. And I was like, do I say something? Like, is he trying to knock the doorbell? I don't know what he was doing, but it was just funny. Like, life was going on like all the time, you know. And I know, like, I've heard through the grapevine, and I know people that have been snatched up. You know, they're just gone. Like in the middle of Fells Point, you know, like a kid that I heard about. I was doing like some contract work for one of the schools in the city. Like, wrong place, wrong time, and that's real. You know, that's part of where we live too. You know, people are gone like fast. You never know. I always hear people say, you know, stay safe out here. You know, and you know, but it's both of it. It's both those things. Both those things are happening all the time. There's lots of beauty around us. There's lots of connection around us, and we just haven't figured out, I guess, how to share all that all the way across. So I'm glad to be here, and hopefully, you know, like, that can be part of my life, part of our lives together, is, you know, figuring out how we can grow that and share that all.
So we have plenty of options to move around Baltimore, but we like to choose our bikes in our feet. Now with the stroller, it creates an extra difficulty getting around in Baltimore. In general, there are a lot of sidewalks, possibilities for pedestrians to move around the town, but there's always these obstacles which make it difficult. Here there is this road work where there is no consideration of a pedestrian. It's always the car first, and if you're while walking there, it's, yeah, whatever. And on the side, so you have the city in a way that is sort of discouraging you to use the Baltimore city in a very nice way of interacting with the city. Because if you're walking, you see a lot of people around, and if you talk to them, if you smile to them, you always get something nice back. It's the first 2 or 3 years ago. In those 2 years we've been here, it's been really like within one hand. I can count on one hand that we met some lunatics, so it's not that crazy this town. But it's just sad that if you're walking about, and if you do it in longer distances, so not just around the block, but really walking from Remington to Pigtown, or from Remington to the center, or from Remington to Morgan, you really start to feel as a 3rd or 4th or 5th rate citizen just because you choose not to use your car.
So I am a neighborhood planner, and as I do my work, I get to know people in Baltimore and the neighborhoods they live in. And it's actually really beautiful to see the history and heritage of generations that have been there will have a sense of pride and identity because of that. Now, I'm Korean American and an immigrant. I've never had that kind of sense of home since living in the country. Just we move around and have made home where we live. We decided, my wife and I decided to move to the city and live in Baltimore because we wanted to raise our children in an environment of diversity. And we send our kids to public schools, and to this day, after 15 years, we're the only family that we know who are Asian Americans, fully Asian American, who send their kids to public school. I haven't met that. So that my kids go to school and nobody else is like that. You know, when I look at Baltimore as our home, we see the city as our home. We see the entirety of the city as our home. And when I think about the neighborhoods that I work with, I think it is beautiful that there is this heritage and history. But sometimes that also becomes attitude of territorialism and exclusion. And I wish sometimes that people were able to maybe place themselves more in point of view of an outsider, so that you can see that you can make a community out of a diverse set of people that doesn't necessarily have to be about where you're from or where you grew up or where your families have been, but to create the community out of where you're from.
Walking trail that would go by into town, which was a barn grill and a general store, and I hated it. I hated that town, I hated that trail. It was right by a mink farm, which I think are related to skunks, so my only wish growing up was to live somewhere where I could like walk to a grocery store. Like that was the goal. Yeah, so I moved to Baltimore earlier this year. I live in South Baltimore, and I can technically walk to a grocery store, so life goal accomplished. I will say, moving to a new city, you get like recommendations from people like where you should look for apartments and stuff. I will say, I didn't really realize it until I like lived here a little bit longer, but like the kind of places people would recommend to like me, kind of coded, you know, they're like, oh, you should check out Charles Village or like Mount Vernon or Fed Hill, so it's interesting to see that. That's all.
My choice was transportation. So I moved here from DC about 5 years ago, and in DC I didn't have a car. And I rode my bike everywhere, and I took the bus, and I traveled and got around no problem. And everybody takes the metro in DC, and pretty much everybody takes the bus too. I think the bus is like a little more stigmatized, but when I came here, I was working at the wastewater treatment plant over in kind of like on Eastern Avenue, and I looked up and I'm like, oh, how do I get there by bus? And it's like a 15-minute drive and about an hour on the bus. So that was not very inviting to do that every day, but we had one car, so I usually had it once in a while. I had to take the bus, and whenever I took the bus, everybody I worked with just thought I was insane. These are like, you know, city workers, like, not like high dollar situations where they all just would like not take the bus. Like they would like offer me rides home, they didn't live on this side of the city, mostly they lived in East Baltimore, and they were just like horrified. And I just thought that was so interesting because I was so used to like figuring out public transportation systems of different cities. So I mean I still took it sometimes. It was always fine. They just were really, yeah. It was very like there was guys that at the plant that would call in sick if their car wouldn't start. It was like they're not taking the bus, there's no other way. And so that really like
Some communities, you didn't come into such as Pigtown and had the experience of trying to do that. It was a very, very bad experience. But I call Baltimore my town because I've lived here all my life. And for sure, reading literature, talking to people, doing things like that, there's other currents that have transcended on communities and transportation policies that didn't support communities. So my family were, I don't want to use the word victim, but I want to use the word displaced because of the highway to nowhere in West Baltimore. And then, as far as I'm concerned, further abuse when they decided to take the bunt of the road down to open the streets back up and put a beautiful parking lot with some artwork, but it wasn't for the community, it was for the commuters. And then to take residential parking away from the residents so that you create this walking path for, I don't know, I guess they were thinking people were going to walk. But at the same time, within that square block, so I'm talking about Marbury Street, Monroe Street, Saratoga Street, and Payson Street, within that square block, you have this beautiful green space that's privately owned. It's like a park. So people's backs are in a park. It's privately owned. So nobody thought that taking away their parking space meant anything. And so these people ended up using the green space to park in. And that's just an example of how design and architecture work has interrupted community space. How in nowhere, this parking lot that I'm talking about, I think about when they redid Mondawmin. So I drive. I wish I didn't have to drive. I prefer to walk, I prefer to catch the bus, I prefer to catch the subway. So sometimes I'll park at Mondawmin to get the subway downtown. And guess what? When I park, I gotta walk in the street to get on the subway, which means it becomes unsafe. But that's just an example of design work that I think when designers do this, I'm trying to figure out what are they thinking about. I'm trying to figure out, are they thinking about how people naturally move? Are they fully aware of the landscape in which people live in? I think about the club that I'm associated with, our social club, which was displaced because of the creation of the highway to nowhere, and they were on this end of Martin Luther King Boulevard. I think about Martin Luther King Boulevard, I'm glad it's there in terms of recognizing Dr. Martin Luther King, but Lord have mercy. You can't cross. You have to walk this is a pretty long block to just cross. And so when it was being designed, did you think about people and how we just kind of naturally do things, or do you just think about this? It's just a thought when I come across these kinds of things, or is the thought to redirect us, to do things a certain way? Because I think we're more organic and natural, and a lot of times when we need to go places, we're looking for ways to make it comfortable. I do love taking the scenic route, so I'll go around places and avoid major thoroughfares because it's just too much traffic. But that's my story. Wondering how designers and architects, how they are thinking about regular citizens when you invade our spaces.
So I'm